What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are back with another sports talk. This is for the game from last night for the Celtics versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Before we get into it, if you like this video, give us a like and subscribe. All right, so we're just going to jump right in. The Celtics won again last night, and they're now, 22-7?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that was another good one. It's kind of funny, though. They faced the Cleveland Cavaliers, I think, 3 times so far this year.
And they beat them every time.
Yeah, and there's other teams they haven't faced even once yet. Which I don't know why the schedule does that. It's kind of strange how they schedule, you have to play L.A. I mean, they played the Clippers once, but they haven't played the Lakers at all. Well, they played Golden State once, I think.
Yeah, and they beat them.
Yeah, so, I mean, there's a lot of teams they still haven't played, which is kind of surprising. It was a good game last night. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were unbelievable again. Those two guys, how many points they got each? I think
Brown got 34 and Tatum got 30.
That's crazy. I mean, these guys are really every game they just seem to get better and better. It's always somebody that steps up and has a really great night. But when there's 2 guys or 3 guys that come up big for them, they're really hard to stop. I mean, I know defensive-wise they're still having their issues. I mean, but other teams are able to score, in the paint on them, not easily, but not without a ton of difficulty. Which is because they've been having problems at center with the injuries they've had. They had what's the name, Tice in there. Who else they got at center? Poirier hasn't been playing at all. I don't know what his deal is. I think he's hurt too.
Poirier's hurt.
Williams he's hurt.
Taco didn't play last night.
Yeah, I don't know did they send it back down to Maine. I don't know if they sent
He must have, because he's not even on the lineup.
Yeah, I didn't see him. He didn't play at all. So maybe I know they were only allowed to have so many games, per season because of the contract he's under until they have to give him an official contract. What's they call it? 2-way contract.
Oh, they had the guy, the other center guy. How do you say Cantor?
Oh yeah, there was another. Yeah, that's
he
right.
14 points a year last night.
Cantor has been played really well the last couple of games. I mean, I've been kind of waiting for him to step up. I know he was here at the beginning of the season, but last night he was really unbelievable. How many rebounds did he have?
He ended up getting 9 rebounds and 3 assists.
Oh, it seemed like he had more than that. Well, anyway, so 9 rebounds is still pretty good. He seemed like he's definitely stepped up a little bit. I noticed that last time, but then he still takes some shots that he shouldn't. But overall, he's been pretty good consistently with scoring. But defensively, he's definitely gotten better. It's good to see some of these other guys out there too. Like that, I've noticed that about Romeo Langford out there. He's looked actually pretty good since he came. Since he calmed him back down from the main right clause. The first beginning of the season, he looked like he was really uncomfortable. Looked like he was kind of confused and out of place, and it definitely looks like he plays a little bit differently now. I don't know if they say that he's been practicing a lot, and they don't that the Celtics players see it in practice with him shooting everything, and he's been getting a lot of practice and different ways defensively, pick and roll and stuff like that. So I think that's definitely showing. He definitely looks a lot more comfortable. So if they can get him going, but it's going to come down to playing time.
Yeah.
You got what's his name, Carson Edwards there. I think he should go to Maine. I mean, he they say he's always ready.
He's supposed to be good too.
But
the guys they got out of the draft, they're all supposed to be good.
I think he's a rookie. He only played 5 minutes last night. I mean, I think he's taken up a roster spot where I think he's too inconsistent with his shooting. Like he'll have one night where he'll they'll give him the ball and he'll score 20+ points, and then next 10 games or 8 games he'll get 2 points or no points at all. I think he needs a lot more practice shooting wise to kind of up his efficiency, or instead of what did he I forget what he had last night.
He didn't get any points.
So he had 0 for 1 last night. So he took 1 shot last night in 5 minutes.
And he failed.
Yeah, he failed.
He's garbage.
He's not garbage. Some of these guys Wanamaker, he's another one. He's kind of been pretty good this year, which is kind of surprising. I didn't think he'd be that. Last year he didn't really do a whole lot. I don't even know where he came from. I don't think they drafted him. Wanamaker.
He came.
I forget. He's not a rookie. I mean, he's been around for a few years.
He came. I thought they got him from the Clippers. Was it the Clippers? It may have been.
I know he was. I'm pretty sure it was in a trade. And then you get
some sort of trade.
Let's say Javante Green, who's he could tell he's an NBA player. He's ready to play every game if needed.
No, they got him out of the draft. First season.
You sure?
Yeah, it says right there, first season. He went to Pittsburgh. That's his college.
I didn't know that. I thought he played last year, so this is good. So this is gonna be at least his second year. He was a rookie last year. I didn't think they drafted him though. I thought they got him in a trade.
Well, they did.
So I mean they've been playing pretty well. Last time was another good one, but against the Cavaliers, who, I think since James left, they're just not the same team, obviously, but they're still in these games. It's not like they're not terrible, but they're just one really good player away from making the playoffs and giving it a run. But right now they just don't have enough. Kevin Love is not enough, and I think they're going to be trading him away. So Cleveland's going to be hurting for scoring players. I mean, maybe they're going to try to do a rebuild. I don't know. They got somebody who's got like Garland. He's a decent player. I forget the other guy's name was from last night. But the Celtics overall, they look good. Their scoring. I mean, their scoring is just it's going to be hard. Hard for the team.
They signed him last July. In the South. He went to the University of Pittsburgh.
Oh, so he was over in Europe. Okay, so so it says he played over in Europe.
Yeah.
So the last 7 years. So that's why so he's not a rookie. He's not a young kid.
No. He played University of Pittsburgh from 07, 08, and from 10 to 11 average, 7.9 points on 43.7% shooting in his college career with the Panthers. I guess that's his college team. So sounds like he wasn't really that good in college.
He's been decent for the Celtics this year. I mean, he's have a game where he really does really well. Another
yeah, because he was named the second team All Euro League as recently as 2016 and 17.
Yeah.
So that's European League. Okay.
Right,
so he's been with the Celtics for a year now.
He's a decent player. So anyways, overall they're scoring. They could just keep being consistent, and they got Gordon back now. So I mean, he seems to be going back to how he was at the beginning of the season.
He's been hurt a lot this year.
He's had some really weird, unfortunate injuries. So they just missed. I think they're missing Marcus Smart. He's had some.
He hasn't been that bad.
He's had an eye injury that they tried to get some kind of an infection, so he's been out for a while. I think they're missing him, and I forget who the other guy. There's somebody else they're missing. Vincent Poirier. He's not hurt. I saw him. He was on the bench. He was dressed in street clothes also. I don't know what the deal is there. I know Williams is hurt, but they've still been able to still keep winning these games. They're gonna be fun to watch going forward. I always enjoy watching them because they always be competitive. Definitely better than last year. So I think that's going to wrap this up. I just want to do a quick video. And talk about the two Jays, how well they've been doing, and the consistency with Walker and Hayward, and how they've been able to put together some decent games. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. If you guys like this video, give us a like and subscribe. Until next time.